In all of the things that I lost with weight and negativity, I definitely gained the ability to like myself again, which was probably one of the biggest things that could have happened. And OB training is the place that I got to do that. Hi, I'm Liz, I'm 25 and I've officially taken back my life at OB training. My story with OB training started over an iced Nutella latte. That shows exactly where I was in life because that's what I needed to get through the days. But it really actually started probably when I noticed I had zero control over my life. I was living it for literally everybody else. From like 21 when I was my smallest to about 25. That was my time of trying to get my career going, relationship, making sure my family and friends were happy. I had this fear of missing out on every social occasion that included food and beer. I had to be there. And all of a sudden, I would look in the mirror and I was like, oh, those pants don't really fit anymore. And I was like, well, it's okay, just wear something flowy, whatever. And then I started to be a little bit more negative in my thinking when I looked at myself. And my job is to be in front of cameras and it's to be in front of people. And I was really uncomfortable all of a sudden. And I was really aware of what I looked like when I was in front of other people. So I started putting my coworkers in front of the camera instead because it was easier for me to do that. So when it came to what I was doing day to day, I was living life for everybody else, stressing myself out, making sure everybody else was happy. I was exhausted. I would come home from work and have like a 2.5-hour nap and then I didn't want to get out of bed. And I didn't realize I was so miserable until I came here. I was so unhappy. I stopped doing my hair, my makeup. It didn't matter what I looked like anymore because I didn't really like myself. So when I sat down with Christina and she asked me like, what do you want out of a gym? What is your health goals? Like, what do you want to do? I was just like everybody else, right? What do we say? We say 30 pounds. I want to be like 30 pounds lighter. I want to be healthier. I want to be able to eat better. I want to be more fit, not be out of breath when I walk up the stairs. I want to be just a better version of myself and be more confident. And she looked at me, she was like, okay, what have you done to do anything about it? And I was like, nothing. So she was like, okay, come to OB. And I was like, well, I don't have time. I'm too busy. No, there's no way. And that was a lie because she said, well, just try 6 weeks. If you can't do it in 6 weeks, don't sign up. So I said, okay, sure. And I signed up on a whim and I was like, what is it going to do? Not going to do anything. And my first class, I was terrified to walk into the gym. I knew a bunch of people who worked out there. I knew the trainers, but I was still terrified. I was like, I can't do a burpee. I had been telling myself for forever that I couldn't do the things that I could do. So all of a sudden, I'm telling myself I can't do a burpee, there's no way, there's people watching me, I'm gonna look like a fool. And I walked in and I met a bunch of people who are on different levels of being athletic, whether they were like me, they were better than me, but they were teaching me things. My trainers, you walked in and they were like, how's it going? What'd you have for breakfast today? How's life? They were so positive that there's no way you could walk in and have those negative thoughts like just spinning in your head. So within the first week, I knew I was signing up for a year. I knew it, but I pushed it off because I was like, there's no way I could do anything. I couldn't be good at this. I couldn't be good at this. By the end of my 6-week challenge here, I lost like 15 pounds, 4.8% body fat, a couple inches everywhere. The booty got a little bit better. And I said that I was like, this is actually really good. And I started wearing clothes that didn't fit me and I started to do more things. And I think the best compliment I got, minus the ones of, oh, you look so good, I've seen what you've been doing on Facebook. I was like, those are all just, people are just saying that. They're just saying that to make me feel better. And my boss looked at me and he said, you have more confidence, you're more aware, you're more organized, you're with it. And I thought that that was the biggest compliment I could have gotten. So, in all of the things that I lost with weight and negativity, I definitely gained the ability to like myself again, which was probably one of the biggest things that could have happened. And OB training is the place that I got to do that. They gave me nutrition, they gave me recipes, they gave me a coach to talk to whenever I needed some help and positivity or not understanding what Ezekiel bread was. They were there for me and they can be there for you. If you are thinking that maybe you're not good enough, then I can tell you that you are good enough. I can be anybody's biggest cheerleader. I suck at being it for myself. And here I am trying to tell you that you can get a little bit better at that, just a little bit. So come to OB training. My experience has been nothing short of amazing and I can't wait to see what happens next.